I have beauty in me, so that's why I want to have beauty around me.
You have beauty inside you, you'd want beauty around you. Before you deal with the litter outside, deal with the litter inside.
Litter starts here.
Do you know how I would clean up Cincinnati? With fines. Massive fines. We'll generate so much money, we'll build a whole new city! But seriously, if you don't feel good about yourself, you're just gonna throw stuff on the ground.
My parents instill values in me. This is who I am. This is my block. That's why I keep it clean.
I don't do that because my mother and my father has instilled those values in me not to litter. And plus, I don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of litter around me. I'm beautiful inside and out, and I don't want litter around me to make my world a nasty place.
I think it's vital for children to grow up in a clean neighborhood because their surroundings, your environment impacts how you feel about things. And I think the better things appear, the better you'll feel about those things. And the more value you'll have for your neighborhood, and then you'll be less tolerant of things that are destructive and that are not contributing in a positive way to the neighborhood.
You know what they say, garbage in, garbage out.
There's no correlation between money and class. A class, I believe, is a decision. It's a decision that an individual makes around how they're going to conduct themselves and how they're going to live their lives.
Class is a state of mind.
We see people with lots of money do things that are totally without class, so we can't confuse money and class. Class is a decision.
So show some class. Clean up your block.
What I would put in people's hearts to keep the neighborhoods clean is to give people a sense of pride and dignity.
Oh, go on.
Because if they have that, there'll be no reason to litter or throw things around and destroy your own property.
See, I taught you well.
You sure did.
What I would put in people's hearts is a sense of pride. I think if we feel good about ourselves, we'll feel good about our neighborhoods.
Think about it. It's all about pride. If you got pride in yourself, you're going to be proud of your block.
What I would put in people's hearts to make them start littering is just the thought about caring about your community. This is where you live and this is your home. Why would you want to make it dirty? When people come over here from out of state or out of town, you don't want to represent your community as a dirty community. This is who you are, and you have to stop it. And it starts from you. It starts from the inside.
Well, I keep my neighborhood clean because I want my neighborhood to be a reflection of me. And so I value a clean environment. And so I try to contribute to that environment being clean by doing what I can to pick up litter, to pick up trash, and to do that on a constant basis. Well, I think that when we talk about wanting to see change, change always starts within. And just like a ripple might start a great wave, if we start changing ourselves, then our environment around us would have to change. The environment, I think, is just a reflection of the efforts that we are willing to put into the environment. So, things don't litter themselves. We throw down the trash, and we let things that decay and become run down. So we have to be active, and I think our environment is just a reflection of how active we want to be or not want to be. I think ultimately it's the people who live in the neighborhood's job to keep it clean. I mean, because we want the residents of any neighborhood, we want our neighborhood to be a positive place, and it's our responsibility to keep it clean.
I choose the road less traveled. I don't litter.
Be the change you want to see in this world.
Be the change that you want to see in the world.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Be the change that you want to see in the world.